What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video on high altitude investing. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about Dogecoin and really getting into where I personally think prices are going to go from here. As you guys know, Dogecoin has been completely exploding over the past few days and really blowing people away and showing people what's possible inside of a cryptocurrency bull market. So a lot of you are wondering where Doge is going to go from here, whether we're going to see continuation, whether we're going to see a pullback, and really what's going to happen. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. Make sure that you stay clear till the very end because I do have a little surprise for you guys. Also, if you're not a subscriber to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and share these videos with your friends. I want to make sure as many people as possible are profiting off of this bull market. And trust me, you guys, it's a lot funner when you're not the only person making money. It's so much funner to make money with your friends and family and people you care about. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So this is Dogecoin on the logarithmic chart, and the reason why the logarithmic chart is really useful and important to look at is you get to look at the big picture accumulation ranges easier. If we turn off the log chart, you guys can quickly see that these accumulation ranges, for example this one, becomes a lot less apparent when all of this price action has already happened, all of this parabolic movement that we've seen in Dogecoin. Which, by the way, you guys, huge shout out. I mean, look at that. That is freaking amazing. That really is just how cryptocurrency can move. This is an example of price discovery. Remember how I was talking about price discovery, how the market makes a new all-time high. Here's the previous all-time high. It breaks out and then it really just blows you away and completely dwarfs the previous all-time high. I mean, as you guys can see, this right here is the previous all-time high, and this is our new local high, up at 47 cents. So that's really awesome, you guys, all of that movement. But when we flip back onto the log chart, you guys can quickly see the accumulation ranges a lot easier. So let's go ahead and measure these accumulation ranges. We're just going to go ahead and take the date range tool. We're going to drag over here. As you guys can see, the first accumulation on Dogecoin was actually basically 1,200 days of accumulation. So that's really, really good. That's a huge accumulation period. As you guys can see, we had a lot of rounded structure in the market right here. Just a very, very good accumulation phase. A lot of opportunity to be buying all through this area right here. And then Dogecoin went into the bull market, which I covered a lot on my YouTube channel in 2017 and in the VIP and stuff like that. And we went into this huge bull market where Dogecoin went from being worth literally fractions and fractions of a penny, 0.000083, all the way up to about a penny and 1.8 cents actually. So that's like, 229,000% gains from the peak low of the accumulation phase to the peak high of the next accumulation phase. And then, of course, we go into another accumulation phase, you guys. Very standard for the market. And as you guys can see, this accumulation phase was almost exactly 1,200 days. This one was 1,120 days. So this accumulation right here is very similar to this accumulation right here. So keep that in mind, you guys, because markets rhyme, they repeat, they are similar in the way that they move. So whenever you are on the logarithmic chart, down here on the right-hand side, toggle logarithmic scale on tradingview.com or charts.cointrader.pro or ChartX or wherever you do it. And then you can find these huge accumulation ranges and you can accumulate all through this period and buy and prepare for the next massive cycle. And that's what we're seeing in Dogecoin. Now, with Dogecoin, we've had two of these really, really big accumulation phases. So I actually expect this bull market for Dogecoin to be very, very big because we've had a lot of time for accumulation. And I expect it to be kind of similar in the way that this expanded out right here, but I actually expect us to expand out higher than this one did, because this one barely even broke above its previous all-time highs right here, which, like I said, was like 230,000% from the peak low to the peak high. But on the logarithmic chart, it doesn't look like that much movement. I mean, there's only this little space right here. And I kind of expect this one to extend out a little further than that on the logarithmic chart. So that can put Doge at some really, really high prices. So let's talk about the short term. You know, that's all big picture. Dogecoin, I expect big picture to be very bullish this cycle. I think that $1 per Doge is, I mean, to be honest with you guys, I think it's going to go a lot higher than that, to be 100% honest. And like I said, you guys, there could be corrections along the way up, like we saw right here. Who knows? Maybe we go to like over $1 per Doge. And then in the summer, we see a bear market, just like what we saw right here. And then we see continuation. But as for now, I'm still bullish right now. As far as price action goes right now, I'm bullish. If we switch off the log chart and then we zoom into some of the smaller time frames and look at what's going on here, we're starting to see a correction on the shorter time frames. We went all the way up to 46 cents right here. We're starting to see a correction. We fell back down to about 30 cents right here, which is about, I would say, probably about a 30% correction. Yeah, 35% correction. So this is actually, for me personally, in my risk profile, I actually don't mind buying dips inside of huge parabolic moves like this. I mean, what are you going to do? Not buy the dip? Look how many times it dipped along the way up. Here was a huge 30% correction. Amazing opportunity. Another correction right here. Amazing opportunity. So what's the difference between this correction and those two? You know? And I'm not saying it can't drop a little bit lower here, but it's still all a correction. And I do expect continuation inside of the market. And I do not personally think that we're going to see an 80% correction down to like 7 cents or anything like that yet. I think we're going to see continuation. I do think that we could see a bear market in the summer, especially towards the end of the summer. We have historically seen in July and August to be bear markets for crypto when they're in raging bull markets. So keep an eye out for that. But for now, you guys, I'm bullish on Doge. Like I said, I personally think that it will go to $1. I think that it'll go higher than $1 in the big picture. And I expect continuation in the shorter time frames. So that's my update for you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you are a Dogecoin holder, hit the like button. If you enjoy these videos, share them with your friends. You guys, as promised, I do have a 20% discount, which is a surprise for you guys for staying clear till the very end on my VIP group. I've been helping a lot of new members get in yesterday and helping a lot of new people make money inside of the markets on a regular basis. You know, Dogecoin was one of the coins that I was telling people to buy. Once I started to see a breakout of this equilibrium kind of triangle pattern right here, I knew that we were going to see continuation. Once we started to see upside continuation instead of a bigger C wave, like an ABC like this, once we started to see that triangle breakout, I knew this was very, very bullish. So I started talking about it in my VIP group, and then it continued to see massive gains shortly after. So it's a very profitable area to be in, the VIP. People are transforming their lives. I personally created it so I can share with you guys my personal trades, what I'm doing, so you guys can transform your lives in the same way that I have, in the same way that my friends have, my family have. I have figured out the formula, you guys, and I share that with the people that I care about, with the people in the group, and quite a bit on my free channel as well. Honestly, I give a lot of good stuff on my free channel. So check out the VIP group, 20% discount, you guys. That is highaltitudecrypto.com. highaltitudecrypto.com. You click become a VIP, 20% discount off of all of these prices. So that makes a $9.99, $7.99. That makes a lifetime $19.99. And like I said, 20% off of the Elliott Wave Power Series as well. So huge opportunity for profit, for taking advantage of that Discord group, the VIP group, the discounts inside of the group, and really preparing yourself to have a lot more setups like we saw in Doge before they happen. Because I have one that I personally think is about to happen exactly like Doge, exactly the same setup, huge, massive gains. It's inside of the group. Make sure you guys check it out. 20% discount, highaltitudecrypto.com. And I look forward to seeing you guys in future updates. Thanks again for tuning in. And as always, stay profitable out there.